we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Look at this Baltimore defense. They've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Stroud. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of a gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 70 yards and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defense is better focus on.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. To throw is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Stroud. That's complete to Whitaker. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now this defense for the Ravens, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The Texans here on 3rd down putting an extra defender in the secondary. Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they've come up on a 1st and 10. A run straight ahead, rejected. And he stopped immediately there. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 2nd and 9. Jackson. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Jackson's pass complete to Jameson Williams. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Play action. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Raven Ravens first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 6.
They go play action with Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Ravens at 12-3 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
First down. A gain of 14.
Now it's Jackson.
First down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On the draw, here's Genty. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. That's into the hands of Oliver. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Genty. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again with Genty. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And the Baltimore first down.
Genty is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
now Jackson will look to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 70. And the Ravens are back within a score. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. He's already approaching 100 yards and has the touchdown. I'm sure on that opposite sideline right now, they're scratching their heads saying, what do we do?
And the hard part is, even if you limit him to a short catch, he has that make-you-miss ability to take it from big yardage and put in the end zone again. So trying to blanket him is very difficult, but ultimately, you've got to find a way to put him on the ground, tackle him, and he doesn't make that easy.
They're struggling with that so far. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
23-yard line.
Now Stroud. This pass complete to Higgins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 19-yard.
Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud will look to throw once more. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Ravens first down.
Here's Jackson. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Jackson. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Jackson now. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
He'll take the knee in the final couple seconds. We'll tick by it. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game, with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Oliver. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again is Jackson. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Jackson. Touchdown! Jamison Williams with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens are an extra point away from capturing the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? And usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll run the draw with Irving. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go. 18, tonight.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Jackson. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. And in for the Ravens touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Houston set to take over. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
And we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To throw is Jackson. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner. He got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think.
By that,
yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Houston. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Jackson going to keep it. And the pressure gets to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
Stroud sets up the play action. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down.
On the quick, right?
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
49.
All right.
Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Ravens have got it. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Jackson. He's got it to Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Jackson, options out left. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a toss to Genty, headed right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Once again, it's Genty. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On the give, Genty. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Jackson going to keep it. Oh, nice move. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
15 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Pass on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. This is 1st and 10.
On the quick.
Now Stroud. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On 18.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense.